Hey y'all, my name is Phoenix, and today we have another unboxing from Puzzlcrate. This is the August 2023 box, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have today. Okay. We have two puzzles in here? Ooh, this one looks nice. And then we have another one in here. It's a flat one. Oh boy, I think I know what this one is. And then we have the cards. So I think I know what each of these are. I think this is the 2x2 dodecahedron, just by the way it's protruding out the box, and I think this is a super square 1 star. So we have the 2x2 dodecahedron. As the name suggests, this is a 2x2 that has 12 faces. It may look more complicated than a normal 2x2, but the solving method is exactly the same. You'll notice that the puzzle shapeshifts when scrambling, which adds an extra layer of difficulty when solving. This is an older shape mod that was designed in 1998 by Anthony Greenhill. Today, this puzzle is mass-produced by Landland and is a bit larger than a standard 2x2. Applying a few drops of lubricant is recommended if you find your puzzle is catching too much. We hope you enjoyed this classic and fun puzzle. The 2-layer super square stars. This is a super square 1 star. This is a 2-layer version of the super square 1 that had its shape modified to look like a star. Credit for inventing a puzzle goes to Alexandra Frank back in 2008. This particular version is mass-produced by Diansheng and makes an excellent addition to any puzzle collection. The centerpieces can rotate independently from the rest of the puzzle. It may look simple, but this puzzle can be quite a challenge if you aren't familiar with solving the normal square 1. Do you have what it takes to solve the 2-layer super square 1 star? Okay, so I'm definitely interested to see how these puzzles are going to shape up. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the 2x2 dodecahedron, but I will open them both up by themselves. This is actually a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. It is definitely a bit larger than a normal 2x2. Not as big as I thought it was going to be though. And then let's also go ahead and open this up. This one looks like it's going to be a bit tricky to open. Okay, never mind, we got it. This one looks pretty interesting, but I also know the super square 1 is like a notoriously frustrating puzzle. So let's just throw these aside. So let's get this dust off real quick. So this is definitely pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side real quick. And let's get into this one. So this is a very interesting puzzle. I actually think I could have got it in a future cubicle order, but probably not. It might not have been necessary, but this is basically just a 2x2 shape mod, and it is in the shape of a dodecahedron. So, oh yeah. Oh, that is real stiff. All right, I might need to apply some lube here. Oh, never mind, that's not too bad. Just make sure it turns well on all sides. This side in particular is really stiff through the white and the gray, orange, and yellow. I think the color scheme is pretty much correct, except it does not appear that the, except the orange and the pink. Actually, no, this color scheme is not correct. We have a light purple instead of a pink, and we're supposed to, like, orange is supposed to go here, a peach color is supposed to go here, and then we're not supposed to have this. So the color scheme is slightly wrong, but that's okay. I think it still looks nice either way. So let's go ahead and scramble it up and give it a solve. This should not be too difficult. A 2x2 is a very simple puzzle to me, and 2x2 shape mods are not any harder. It's gonna look scrambled pretty quickly, but I want to try and get it a little bit more scrambled. So that it will at least look mostly scrambled. So we can go ahead and start with that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this pink side. So it looks like we need a gray right here, which is right. Oh nope, that's here. Let's do this, and then it looks like this guy is gonna go in just like that. So that's our top layer. Now we have the second layer. Let's see. This is oriented right, this is not, and this is right. So this needs to be rotated this way. So this is just F and then one sexy move, is it? I think it is. And then it looks like we just have a T-perm, so I'm just gonna go ahead and all right. So that's the 2x2 dodecahedron solved. Actually a pretty fun puzzle. Let's see how this one performs, the 2-layer super square 1 star. So to start, these layers move pretty just fine, like it's not really anything crazy. And then this one is probably not going to be as much fun to solve as the others, because what makes the super square 1 kind of frustrating is that this slice, which can go in different directions, would sometimes get out of line. So if I make even just one turn, oh, actually, it's staying in place kind of well. Huh. but it doesn't stay, yeah, it does not stay aligned perfectly. So what if I turn it like this, and then oh, it actually does stay aligned pretty well. I thought that it would be a little trickier to move, but we'll give it a try. So I'm not entirely sure how to solve this. I don't feel like it's going to be super crazy difficult, but I'm not entirely sure how to solve the super square 1 star. This only has 2 layers, but I guess you could argue that this is the slice. So I'm not entirely sure how to do this because it is a 6-axis puzzle. I might have to look up a tutorial, but I'm going to try to solve this as best I can, and then I will probably come back in a couple days and probably properly solve it for you. And this time I'm actually going to do it, since I'm not going to go on hiatus for 5 months like I did with the March crate. So let's go ahead and mix it up. I'm going to turn this just like that, and then I'll go ahead and turn the slice, and then this. It's probably going to take a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and skip all the way there. All right, I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I don't want to try to break the puzzle, but let's see if we can figure out how to solve it. So I suppose we'll start by getting the this guy, and then we're gonna move that just like that, and then we'll try to at least get 1 layer. It looks like we already got that one done, so that's good. Let's see here. Now this one, come on now. If the layers are even slightly off though, it doesn't really want to move. So let's go ahead and move this one up. And I'll move it back down. And then this actually is not correct, so I'm gonna do this one instead. Oh wait, no, I wanna move this out of the way. Move this back down. Oops, tilt it up just like this, move back up to the top, move this piece down, turn this back, and then do that. Now these two are paired, so we just need to do the same for this last one. I'm gonna do this, turn this back, flip it just like that. All right, and then we got that, and then we can now say that we have solved the top. Oh, no, not quite. We gotta do something like this. So we can move half of this slice down just like that, flip it over, turn this around, turn the slice back around because it moves with it. Ow, my hands are cramping actually. Move this back. This slice is so hard to turn and so easy to turn at the same time. I don't like that. And now we have our top layer solved. So how are we doing on the second layer? I guess that's our bottom layer. These two are right. I'm not entirely sure how to swap the things on this. I'm not really sure if I can. I don't think I can count that as headlights. What happens if I do this? I don't know what I just did. I need to figure out what I'm trying to do here. Am I corner dropping here? Okay, so this piece right here, I'm gonna see if I can get it here. Oh, wait a minute, no, it goes right here. So I'm not entirely sure how to solve this top layer, so I might have to look up a tutorial if there even is one for this. I'm not really sure how to work this, so I will probably be back in a couple days after I figure out how to solve it. So I'll see you guys then. All right, it has been a few days, and since then I have now learned how to solve the Super Square 1 star. It actually was very simple. Like I said, I was able to get the first layer done very intuitively, and the second layer actually requires only one algorithm in every case. So that algorithm will swap these three pieces right here. So it's basically just a 3-cycle alg, and it's as simple as this. So I usually like to hold on to the slice because you're gonna keep the slice in the same direction the whole time. but you do this sequence of moves 3 times. And then you do this, turn it back. We have this entire bar, we put it back down, and then we rotate it back to where it was. And as you can see, we now have this entire bar set, and now we just have to do this. So I'm not gonna do the reverse of this algorithm, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it twice. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward real quick. And just like that, we now have our bottom layer solved, we have our top layer solved, let's turn it. And now the super square 1 star is fully solved. So yeah, overall, I'm very happy with what I got out of my Puzzlcrate this year, or my Puzzlcrate this month. So I was definitely not expecting either of these. These are both pretty old puzzles, and this one I didn't even know they still make these. I thought this was discontinued because it's an extremely old puzzle. I've seen this unboxed recently, but I have not seen this in a very long time. So overall, very happy with both of these. These are both very fun puzzles to solve. As much as this would make my hand cramp a little bit, and as much as this has an incorrect color scheme, that's still fine, because both of these are still very fun shape mods, and they're going to go very nicely in my collection. So that'll be it for me for this video. If you enjoyed this, then please be sure to hit that like button, and if you don't want to miss any more from me in the future, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new upload. One quick note going forward though, this will be the last video that I post on a Friday. Every video that I upload from now on is going to be on a Saturday, and my next big video is going to be starting that. So starting next Saturday, I'm going to be posting videos on Saturday, so don't expect a video next Friday. You might just have to wait one more day. So that'll be it for me for this video. I will see you next time. Farewell.